Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Sullivan. Though Manohar International Airport Mopa started commercial operations on January the 5th, 2023, Pednikers are still grounded. The yellow-black taxi operators who were promised a taxi counter at the Mopa airport have still not been granted their wish. The Mopa airport was trumpeted as having created jobs for Pednikers. This has not become a reality for all Pednikers, many of whom have sacrificed their land for the airport. After the taximen started their protest, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant had a meeting with representatives of the group at the government secretariat in Porvorim.
Taximen from Pedne began their protests outside the government administrative building Pedne on Tuesday, February 14. They are demanding for a yellow-black taxi counter or a blue cab counter at the Mopa airport, thus reclaiming their right for jobs in the wake of sacrificing land for Mopa. Before starting the protest, the taximen took the blessings of goddess Bhagwati at Pedne.
आमकां येलो ब्लॅक टॅक्सी मेळपाक लागून या ब्लू टॅक्सी मेळपाक लागून त्या प्रमाणे आमी हे आयज आंदोलनाक सुरवात केली तर आमकां तेंच्यांनी आयज 1 म्हयनो जावन गेला की आश्वासन दिल्लें की तुमकां येलो ब्लॅक टॅक्सी दितले म्हणून आनी तेजे प्रोसेस चालू करतले म्हणून तेच्या उपरांत आमी एक 8 दिसाचो तेंच्या कडल्यान टायम घेतलो 8 दिसा उपरांत 1 म्हयनो जालो तेच्या उपरांत आमी जे अधिकाऱ्यां कडेन जो संपर्क साधलो ते हेचेर आमकां दिसलें की आमकां ते खंय तरी आतां सायटीक काडटात अजुनूय तेंचेर कितें प्रोसेस जाल्लें ना हे बेश्टेच आमकां खंय तरी फटोवंक सोदतात अशें आमकां दिसलेलें तेका लागून आमी हो निर्णय घेतला की जो पर्यंत हे जे आमची मागणी पूर्ण जायना तो पर्यंत आमचे जे लिगल एडवायजर आतां आमकां सांजचे वेळार जे कितें हे दितले आमकां मार्गदर्शन करतले तेच्या प्रमाणे हे आमी आंदोलन हेच्या फुडें आमी चालूच दवरतले.
धरण्यांक सुरू करता आणि आमचे जे पुरोहित आहात तांच्यानी भगवती देवी कडेन आमच्या मार्फत मागणें केलां की हे आमचे जे आंदोलन आमी फाटले कितलेशेच दीस धरणे आंदोलन आतां हे पयलें आंदोलन तेच्या पयलीं आमी कितलीशींच आंदोलनां केल्या आणि हे आंदोलन आयज शेवटचें ठरचें आणि आमची जी मागणी आहा येलो कॅब किंवा ब्लू कॅब गव्हर्मेंट जो टॅक्सी स्टँड आमकां दिवपा जावो तो त्याचो डिसिजन आयज संध्याकाळ पर्यंत जावचो आणि आमची मागणी पूर्ण जावची आणि मागणी पूर्ण जाल्या उपरांत परत आमी देवीच्या दर्शनाक परत येतले.
Maqbool Malgi Mani for Herald TV.
Interdepartmental meeting decides to allocate a counter and parking space to blue taxis at Mopa. There will be parking space and a pickup bay at Mopa airport. We have shortlisted 2 to 3 options for the color of the taxis, which we will finalize after taking the stakeholders into confidence, Director of Transport Rajan Satardekar said after the meeting. He also disclosed that the department had received 170 applications from people who own vehicles, while another 1,000 have shown interest but don't own a vehicle. The interest of Pednikers will be taken into account, it was said.
An interdepartmental meeting decided to allocate a counter and parking space to blue taxis at Mopa International Airport. There will be parking space and a pickup bay at Mopa Airport. Director of Transport Rajan Satardekar also disclosed that the department has received 170 applications from people who own vehicles, while another 1,000 have shown interest but don't own a vehicle.
Blue taxi prepaid cab service ही मोपाच्यान सुरू करपा खातीर आमी एडवर्टिजमेंट घातिल्ली तातूंत 170 एप्लिकेशन आयल्या तेंचे कडेन गाडयो आसा आनी देर आर इंट्रस्टेड लोक आसात ती आनी 1000 एप्लिकेशन आसा. ओके सो ती प्रक्रिया सुरू केल्या वेगवेगळी आज GMRचे ऑफिसर्सूय आयिल्ले वेगवेगळे सो तांकां कावंटर दिवपाचें डिसायड जाला कावंटर ऑल्सो देर वील बी स्पेस फॉर पार्किंग एंड देर वील बी अ पिकअप वे थंयच्यान ही सर्वीस सुरू जातली. गाडयेचो कलरूय आमी 2-3 ऑप्शन्स पळयताले. डेफिनेटली वी वील स्पीक वीथ स्टेक होल्डर्स आनी गाडयेची कलर त्यांची युनिफॉर्म त्यांची एज कितें आसपाची ती ऑन दीस डिसिजन घेवन आमी ते तांकां परमीट दिवपाक सुरवात करता.
कितले एप्लिकेशन येयला तुमकां आनी कितले घेवंक शकता तुमी?
घेवंक शकता आमी दर इज तशें कांय ना की हुएवर इज इंट्रस्टेड एंड हुएवर वॉन्ट्स टू ऑपरेट देर इज डेफिनेटली स्पेस. सो वी वील प्रोसीड फर्दर.
फर्स्ट प्रिफरन्स कोणाक आसतली?
फर्स्ट गाडयो ऑलरेडी आसा
लोकॅलिटी पेडणे कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी पेडणे पीपल.
तशें काय आमी तशें स्ट्रिक्टली ऑफकोर्स दी स्टँड्स आर फॉर लोकल्स आनी लोकल्स.
सर आमचं एक म्हणजे आशिल्लें की तेंच्यांनी जो येलो कॅब स्टँड आसा त्याच प्रोसिजरान ब्लू कॅब दिल्लो
सिमिलर फंक्शन इन अ सिमिलर स्टँड.
लीगल प्रोसिजर सर सेम आसतलो. लीगल प्रोसिजर जो येलो कॅबाक येलो ब्लॅकाक आसता तोच ब्लू कॅबाक आसतलो.
इट वील बी सिमिलर सेम. इट वील बी सिमिलर कारण आतां डिजिटायजेशन जालां. जेन्ना ते पयलीं प्रोविजन आशिल्ली तेन्ना डिजिटायजेशन कांय नाशिल्लें. सो आतां देर वील बी अ प्रॉपर कावंटर, देर वील बी अ प्रॉपर टोकन सिस्टम, देर वील बी अ प्रॉपर पर्सन टू हँडल दॅट. ओके, द नेम ऑफ द पॅसेंजर वील बी कॅप्चर्ड.
एक्झिस्टींग ऑपरेटर आसा, गोवा मेल्स आसा, गोवा टॅक्सी आसा आनी दुसरे ते ऑपरेटर ते GMR एग्रीमेंट घेवन ते सगळे तांचे बद्दल कोणाचे कितले कितले ट्रिप्स चल्ला, इश्यूज कितें आसा ते सगळे डिस्कस केले. आनी स्पेशली फॉर पेडणेकारांक आनी ते ट्रान्सपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंटान कितें ते एप्लिकेशन मागिल्ले तांकां ह्या ब्लू टॅक्सी तांचे मोर दॅन 1000 एप्लिकेशन तांचे आहेत. आज सेक्रेटरी ट्रान्सपोर्टान बी मिटींग घेतला ताजेर. तांचे मिटींग तांकां कावंटर दिवचे आनी तांकां ऑपरेट करपाक फॅसिलिटेट करचे आनी तांकां परमीट दिवचे. सो ते एक आमी डिस्कस केल्ले आसा. आनी चीफ मिनिस्टर सरान म्हाका एक डायरेक्शन दिल्लें की हाजी एक रिव्यू करून एक कोऑर्डिनेशन करून एक सराक रिपोर्ट दिवपाक अपडेट. आयच्या दिसान तांचे कडेन 150 कितें तरी गाडयो आसा आनी थोडे म्हणून सांगून जाय तशें घेतला ताणें.
ओके.
सो आतां इनिशियल स्टेजीर कितले थंय परमिटां इश्यू करता
ते ट्रान्सपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंट डिसायड करता. आतां फाल्यां आमी हें दवरला कितें विजीट दवरला ट्रान्सपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंटान. कलेक्टर आनी म्हाजे ऑफिसर बी वतले. आमी ते कावंटर पळयतले.
आयज टॅक्सीवाल्यांक कोणाक आपयना
ना ते इंटरनल
मिटींग
आशिल्ली.
सो तांकां केन्ना
हे आमकां ते म्हाका एक रिव्यू करपाक सीएमान सांगला म्हणून एक रिव्यू घेतला. आनी सॉल्व कशें करचें म्हणून आमी डिस्कशन केल्लें आसा.
फाल्यां सायट इन्स्पेक्शन जातलें टोटल कशें कितें दिवपाचें.
ना फाल्यां ते खंयचे ब्लू टॅक्सीचे एक इन्स्पेक्शन करतले. तांकां खंय कावंटर दितले, तांकां पार्किंग खंय दितले ताजे बद्दल एक फाल्यां.
पूण एक दुसरें म्हणल्यार तुमी टॅक्सीवाल्यांक कॉन्फिडन्सान घेवचे ना हितून.
टॅक्सीवाले कॉन्फिडन्स घेवन
तुमी रिव्यू मिटींग केल्या सगळें केला. फायनल इश्यू तेंचो रिजॉल्व जालो. तेंची से आसतली न्ही.
नाही आमी रिव्यू मिटींग केला म्हणून आमी तेच करतले म्हणून इंटरनली आतां कितें कितें करूं शकता म्हणून ठरयल्लें आसता. टॅक्सीवाले कॉन्फिडन्स घेवनूच फुडें वतले. ते ना जाल्यार आमी कितें करूं शकता.
प्रसाद पोलजी फॉर हेरल्ड TV.
Activists have renewed the call to demolish the illegal Old Goa bungalow. They allege that the ASI itself created loopholes even as they passed the order to demolish the bungalow. Activists said that through fraudulent documents, the owners have been able to get the order in their favor. They said there was no house on the property but a hut. Secondly, they said permission was taken to repair the hut, not to repair the house. Third, they also stated that the signature of the original owner was forged and the same had been brought to the notice of the authorities, but no action has been taken.
खबर आसा की डे 1 हांवें ती सत्याग्रह स्टार्ट केल्ले आनी जे उपरांत म्हाका दिसलें की बाबा थिंगा बसोन फायदो ना, कितें पेपर वर्क करचें म्हणून. आनी ज्या प्रमाणे हांव RTI घालीत थिंगाचे उठोन RTI घालीत रावन हांवें म्हाजे केस DOPन घातले एज एन इंटरव्हिनर. आतां म्हाका दूख दिसली की जोरी तर हांव एक डेमोक्रेटीक कंट्रीन रावता, जंय डेमोक्रेसी आसा, थंय आमचे आवाज बंद केलेले आसा एकाच सेंटेन्सान की जे ही मॅटर सब जुडिस आसा. नाव इफ दिस मॅटर इज सब जुडिस, आय एम कंपेरिंग टू मादी इश्यू ऑल्सो दॅट अमित शाह ऑल्सो वेंट अगेन्स्ट इट. सो आय हॅव द रायट that if the law is not for him, it's also for me and I can speak for it. Today I am here. हांव हिंगा आसा कित्याक लागून? गोंयच्या लोकांक जागृताय हाडपाक लागून. आतां हे लूप होल कोणें घातला? ASI. तेणी कोण हांव तेंचो गुन्यांवूय करिना कित्याक तांकां खऱ्यांनीच दिसलें की हो इलिगल बंगलो आसा न्हू तो इलिगलूच आनी फ्रॉडली डॉक्युमेंट्स करून ते इलिगल कंस्ट्रक्शन चालू आसा ओनली विथ द ब्लेसिंग्स ऑफ द BJP गव्हर्मेंट. एंड आय कॅन प्रूव इट दॅट इट इज ऑल. नाल्यार सामान्य मनशाची घरां रोखडे 2 दिसांनी 8 दिसांनी टायम देखून दिनासतना मोडटा जाल्यार हे कित्याक मोडना? लोकांनी हंगर स्ट्रायक केले, प्रोटेस्ट केले, तरी ते मोडना. कोर्टान आमी वेता आनी उपरांत आमकां एक हायकोर्टाचो ऑर्डर येता की ते स्क्वॅश केलं म्हणून. बरें आसा, स्क्वॅश केलें, वी आर नेवर टू लेट. The ASI can do their homework again, but they are silent. The CM is silent. Everybody is silent on this issue, but Goenkas are not silent. I will see that, and my aim and my ambition is to bring down that bungalow.
Old Goa, the place asa, ती internationally renowned for historical reasons, for religious reasons. It is a World Heritage Site. And as per the norms of World Heritage, UNESCO's list of World Heritage, 1 kilometer थंय कितेंच येवपाक जायना. But we are observing for the last many years there are huge encroachments and थंय सगळे तरेची वायलेशन चलता, इल्लिगल वायलेशन. बफर झोन आसा तो सुद्दां वायलेट जाल्लो आसा. सो आतां जो मेन इशू आसा ओल्ड गोवाचो, तो इल्लिगल बंगलो जो आयला तो रेडी, ऑलमोस्ट दॅट बंगलो इज रेडी. आतां तो इनागुरेटूय जावपाचो आसा. So, वो bungalow illegal and people have been protesting for a long time. So, my question is, in spite of the little whatever loopholes that are there, I understand, but director of ASI, Jenna Manta, they have taken cognizance and that they have passed an order asking for this demolition. Okay? So, here master loopholes find out Korun, High Court, instead of supporting the agitation and knowing fully well that the ASI is actually the authority to declare it illegal because it is World Heritage Site plus it is ASI central, so national site as well as state site plus World Heritage Site. So तीन हे आसतना सगळे वायलेट करून तो बंगलो थंय येता. ओके, सो ताज्या अगेन्स्ट आमी प्रोटेस्ट करता. आज ते हियरिंग आशिल्ले आनी ते आतां फुडें व्हेलां.
Back to this point, it was in 2014 during the exposition of St. Francis Xavier. This was the structure was done. This structure was done illegally. Okay, in that same area there was a hut of 50 square meter. Now we went to the authorities, complaining to each and every authority. Nobody healed us. We had to.
It was next to Viceroy's Ark and Adil Shah's palace wall.
In the same
area, exactly same area.
Same area and same property. Yeah. Now we went to all the authorities, including the committee. Nobody supported. We knocked the doors. At that time it was Father Bismarck. We got a relief from the High Court to and get this structure demolished. And it was demolished. It was demolished and brought to the ground zero. And taking advantage, now the pin is there. Taking advantage of the pin, they have given this. Though this started in 2014. Now order I'll produce it later on because I didn't have it right now.
Story by Sagun Gaude for Herald TV.
A major fire broke out at a cashew plantation in Tuai's Electronic City on Tuesday. Farmers in the area have suffered a devastating loss worth lakhs of rupees after most of the cashew plants in the area were gutted in fire. Although the fire tenders arrived on time, they were unable to reach the spot as the road to the site was inaccessible. However, they managed to find a different route.
हजारो लाखाची नुकसान झाली आहे.
बरोबर.
आणि चिवय सारख्या भागात खूप त्यांच्यानी काजू ह्या केल्ल्यो असले कलमां. त्याशिवाय विर्नो गांवच्या लोकांनी आम्ही खूप केल्ल्यो असत काजू. पण ही लाखांनी आमकां नुकसान झाली आहे. आणि जेणेकरून फायर ब्रिगेड जर आली असती तर ह्या बरं झाला असता. पण फायर ब्रिगेडचे लोक गेले पण गाडी वयर येवपाक वाटना ना. तरी पण ते पावांगय असले वाहड असली ह्याच्याकडून काय फॅक्टरी कडसून आसली पण ते पावंक शकना बश्टे इल्ल्या. तेव्हा आता ह्या फुडें करून जाय आमकां सुद्दां नावला आग मोठी. बरोबर. ह्या मेला रे भैया रे
The Diocesan Society of Education has submitted a letter to the JMFC Court MAPSA informing they have scheduled the induction ceremony of the Students' Council of St. Xavier's College MAPSA on Wednesday at 12:45 p.m. The students have demanded that the suit filed against them should be withdrawn in the St. Xavier's College MAPSA campus ruckus case. The next hearing is scheduled for March the 1st.
It may be recalled that members of the ABVP barged into the campus of St. Xavier's College in Mapsa and allegedly disrupted classes over a delay in induction of the Students' Council, leading to a standoff between the members of the ABVP and the management on January 21st.
Induction जातले, so matter is as good as settled. But they have said that instead of withdrawing the suit today, they have said that keep it for some date. त्या दिवसाक घेऊन पळोवया कितें जालें. So now date given is 1st of March. So तेन्नापर्यंत केस उठली. पण फाल्यां इंडक्शन करता अशें म्हणलां ताणें. So let us see. They do it tomorrow, then आमच्या सायडीच्यान आमचे demands are over. But only one thing we have pointed out to court today is that on 8th February they said that they will settle the matter in the court. But on the same day they have issued show-cause notices to these three defendants, the students of Xavier College. And they said that disciplinary action, why disciplinary action should not be taken against you because you violated the code of conduct, you have violated the rules of college, you know, in show-cause notice. The show-cause notice is equally frivolous, but then we have pointed out to the court today and we have asked that if we are settling the matter, they should also withdraw those show-cause notices. So तातूंत कांय अर्थ ना, मिस्टेक तांची आसा, they have realized it now and then they are settling show-cause notices also should be withdrawn is our demand. अजून तरी काय ना, अजून तरी ताणी शोकॉज नोटिसा बद्दल काय सांगू ना. Probably they wanted the court to not know about it also, probably, we don't know. But we have pointed out to the court that such notices are issued. And therefore let us see what happens to it. It's not that the students are scared of these notices because they have not done anything wrong. Their demand was legitimate and somehow now they have agreed to do the induction tomorrow. So it proves that the demand made by the student was legitimate, legal. There is nothing wrong that students have done. They of course say that the ruckus was done, this done, everything, but there is no merit in it.
Ashmita Pulji for Herald TV.
A 7-year-old disabled girl died of burn injuries at the home run by sisters. The Center for Children with Disabilities, where the incident occurred, is located at Old Goa. The unfortunate incident occurred on Sunday at around 5 p.m. when the children with intellectual disabilities were getting ready for a bath.
A 7-year-old disabled girl died of burn injuries at home run by sisters. The Center for Children with Disabilities, where the incident occurred, is located at Old Goa. The management of the center has said that the girl fell into the hot water bathtub when the warden had gone out to fetch more water. The child was initially rushed to the private hospital and from there was taken to Goa Medical College and Hospital. The girl had 79% burnt injuries and died at GMC at 2 in the AM on Monday. Old Goa police have booked a nun and a 48-year-old helper of the academy in this case. Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Katya Coelho of the Goa Yachting Association won gold in the 1Q foil women's class category at the YAI Sailing Championship held at Mumbai's Girgaon Chowpatty. She also qualified to represent India at the upcoming Asian Games in China in September. This was also the third and final round of the Asian Games selection trials.
Advait Menon, who represents INWTC Mandovi, won the gold in the International Laser Class Association 4 boys category and has also qualified for Asian Games 2023. Pearl Kulwalkar won the silver in the International Laser Class Association 4 girls category with 3 guns to her credit. She will also be the reserve sailor for Asian Games. Dane Coelho took 2 guns to win the silver medal in the IQ foil men's category. Unfortunately, he had missed the first selection trials. He will now focus on the Paris 2024 Olympic qualification.
This was the Asian Games trials. This was the last round of qualifications for me and I won gold at the event. It was a very good experience, very good sailing experience for me. I've learned a lot through this one. In particular, this one was I think the toughest I've sailed. We were sailing in about, some of the races were held in more than 20 knots. And that was the first time I foiled in that kind of condition, so it was very challenging for me, but I'm glad to have won.
So you'll be participating in the Asian Games now. When
Yes, that's right.
when is the Asian Games, and where is it going to be held?
So the Asian Games are held in China. It's been postponed actually, so this is why we had the trial rounds again. So it's been held in China in September.
So you'll be I believe you'll be the first Indian to be going in the field of windsurfing from for the second round, right?
For the second time, yeah. This is the second time at the Asian Games, and I'm looking forward to it.
So you're the only Indian as of now.
No, there are a lot of other Indians as well.
In the windsurfing.
But in windsurfing, I am the only Indian to have done this for the second time.
This time in Bombay. The place where they conducted the races was not the best in terms of a lot of garbage in the water and some unfortunate incidents. But my journey, as you know, the Asian Games was supposed to be held last year, but due to the pandemic, it got postponed to this year. So the previous trials that were conducted for the Asian Games in 2022, I had already won. And unfortunately, when it got postponed, the trials had to be taken all over again. And the first one of which I missed due to contracting dengue just 2 days prior to the first event. And unfortunately, with just 3 months, with them conducting the second round of trials in just 3 months, I didn't have enough time to recover and unfortunately prepare myself for the last 2 trials which were held just a week apart.
So all set.
help you get from the government?
Sorry?
Do you get any help from the government?
Well, unlike Katya, unfortunately, I have received a grant from the government, which was an Excellence of Sports scheme, which was the only grant that we've got so far from the government. So as of now, it's been only that. And obviously, some cash awards that were pending from 2011 is what we have received.
One time I'm happy, and of course at the second time also I'm a little bit disappointed, because in the earlier selection trials, both of them they have won, and especially him in the RSX class, which was toughest class in Olympic. So he have won the selection trials earlier. Since that RSX class has been dissolved, and for the coming Olympics, the IQ foil has been replaced. So our vision are always on a higher. We always target for the Asian Games and Olympics, because whatever I have done, it is from the grassroots level. And whatever I want to achieve, it's not for myself, but I want to achieve for my state and for my country.
So why windsurfing? The entire family excelled in the field.
See, basically I was a windsurfer for myself.
Okay.
And as they have seen me sailing, and I have represented India in 2004 in Italy, and where I have seen the young generation, 4 years old, 5 years old, with a smaller sail, where I picked up one of the sail from there, and I came back, and I taught him when he was at the age of 7. And not only that, and I saw him sailing, and I said, okay, I want to promote this sport to deliver to other young goans, because we have got such a beautiful coastline. There are many people from the fisherman community which we are looking out for, because they are the guys with talent. They know about the weather, they know about the condition. So
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
The Save Mare, Save Goa group from South Goa hailed a massive response from citizens as hundreds lit candles and diyas outside their houses on Sunday evening as a mark of protest against the diversion of the Mare waters. Members of the group said the response shown by the public was not only overwhelming, but it also showed how so many Goans are supporting the Save Mare movement.
Mother Way Forward deeply linked to Karnataka's alleged violation of the Wildlife Act. The Goa Chief Wildlife Warden had issued a show-cause notice to Karnataka for violation of Section 29 of the Wildlife Protection Act. It is said that Karnataka has diverted the water from Kalsa and Bandura tributaries, the prime source of the water, to Mother Wildlife Sanctuary. During the hearing, Goa's senior counsel, Advocate Darius Kambata, challenged the Central Water Commission approval granted to the Kalsa Bandura detailed project report submitted by Karnataka. The bench of Justice Sanjeev Khanna and Justice M.M. Sundaresh emphatically held that the matter is sub judice before the Goa Chief Wildlife Warden, and that any construction that is proposed by the state of Karnataka will be subject to the Wildlife Warden order. At the same time, Karnataka's counsel, Advocate Shyam Devan, told the court that the question of restraining them does not arise, since it had been issued a show cause notice and that Karnataka will not carry out any construction work till it obtains all mandatory clearances. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
As Carnival fever builds up and with the aim to bring together the people of Majorda, the United Boys of Majorda are organizing a festival called Intrus de Majorda on February 20th at 3 p.m. The festival will showcase Goan culture through a floats parade, followed by a night of dancing at Majorda. The festival is open to all Goans.
Hi, Viva Carnival! This is your King Momo Bruno Azeredo. I'm so happy to be a part of this carnival festival called Intrus de Majorda. I have been participating as a King Momo in Goa and internationally. I'm here proud that I have been asked to be the part and to lead the carnival floats in my hometown in Majorda. So let's celebrate this carnival with peace and harmony. My message to the youth of the Majorda and Uttorda and Kalata, let's unite, save our culture and heritage and environment, keep Goa clean. Viva Carnival, Viva Goa!
Well, hello everyone, we are the UBM family and for the first time ever, we bring to you
Intrus de Majorda.
Well, Intrus de Majorda was designed to bring the entire village of Majorda together, not just to showcase the floats and the culture, but to bring together the people of Majorda in unison. Well, we are going to do that on the 20th of February 2023, where we are going to have the float parade starting at 3 p.m. sharp. Not to forget, we are going to have it open for the rest of Goa as well. We are going to have an open category, we have the Joga category and a lot more to follow. Also, we have a night of dancing, music and so much of fun. We have Goa's two best DJs, we have two of the best bands in Goa. Not to forget, we have Johnny B. Good with Reza as well. We have the Blexifier, then we have 7 Notes, we have DJ Naveen and we have DJ Usman. All of this happening on the 20th of February 2023, exactly starting at 3 p.m. sharp. See you there!
Inasin Arona for Herald TV.
Two bodies, one of a male and the other of a female, were found along the Palole beach shore on Tuesday. Further investigations are on and more details are awaited.
Two bodies, one of a male and the other of a female, were found along the Palole beach shore on Tuesday. Further investigations are on and more details are awaited. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thank you for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us or know Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.